Hey man, yeah, yo guys, it's Chunkz.
It's your boy H. The Sauce, Harry Pinero.
Yes, we are back with Think Twice, the show where we debate about the hottest topics in the world right now.
As you can see, we're back in the studio, not in the house anymore, but listen, 2 meters distance, we're daring to it.
Yeah,
come on.
have to be careful.
Affy.
I don't know what, no, I'm joking, my brother.
Yeah, come
but
on,
listen,
man.
what are we talking about today though, bro?
Oh, we're talking about life, and you know it's an agree and disagree thing.
Okay, so listen, we hear a statement, yeah? We're given 3 seconds to either put up agree or disagree.
Oh, we have 5 minutes to talk about this topic, and we can either change the answer, keep the answer. We make the rules. Let's get into it, actually.
No, we're not gonna.
Oh yeah, I'm so sorry.
That's not how it works.
How does it work?
You don't need to press subscribe, like, comment, do all them good things, and for 10 years of good luck. They've done it now. All right, so let's just start the video.
So guys, first question. Learning to cook is more important than learning to drive.
Lord of mercy, what's the question? 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go with disagree. Disagrees.
Wow.
If you're in a relationship, and I mean this with all the respect in the world, but women are our nurturers, they're our carers, they are the most important people in our life.
Wow, you're getting some points here.
Yeah, you must understand that having a woman who knows how to cook is very important for one reason. If you don't know how to, what's gonna happen? Who's gonna eat? You need to be able to drive to go and get the Nando's.
Wait, you disagree with that?
Yeah, I think learning how to drive is very important because
Where
are you gonna go in this life? Say for example, all fails and you can't do nothing, you can't cook, where are you gonna get the items from?
But let's say you can drive. You know how the money to buy a car.
What do you mean? You can drive?
You can drive, but you can't pay for insurance. So
Yeah, so what I gotta do? Just eat and be fat?
that's what me I do.
But you can drive though, so there's a balance.
All right then.
You see it now, you know what I'm saying now? A balance.
No, but hear this. Traveling.
Go on.
Different ways to go about it. You can get a car. You can catch a bus. You can go on the train. You can...
What? With big shopping?
You can do taxis.
Taxis, okay.
Yeah? So that's one thing. Okay, if you can't cook, what are you doing?
What are you doing? No, do you know what? If I'm being totally honest, yeah, I think I might have to change that.
Yeah,
cooking, because cooking is one of those things that we need food to survive. And if you don't have money, you can cook food out of nothing, really. You know what I'm saying? You can make toasted water.
That's called steam.
You get it?
But I feel like you can live without driving because I did that for the first 22 years of my life. Whereas I've been able to chef. They call me Jamie Oliver Chunkz in the kitchen.
Who's that?
Huh?
Who calls you that?
My mum.
Ooh, okay, big up mum. You can't argue with that. There's no
you
banter
go.
there. There's no banter. Absolutely no banter there. None at all.
Definitely.
Food is what keeps us going.
Of course.
So I am wrong for saying.
I
I didn't really understand. It was such a hard question, such a great question. But I will say this though. Driving is very, very important, especially if you have a family. We ain't getting on no taxi. We ain't getting on no bus with my kid and that. Oh, there's HP. Ooh. Just talking about the sauce that they bought from the shop.
Yeah, okay,
not me.
Not Harry Pinero.
It can't be Harry Pinero. No way.
Yeah.
No chance. But yeah, to be honest, I feel like, my lifestyle doesn't allow me to be in the kitchen all the time. And I'm not saying that women belong in the kitchen, bro.
No one said
that. Stop it, you lot. Why you not trying? I never said that.
Guys,
Stop
anything
it,
controversial, cancel-worthy,
it's not happening.
Chunkz is exempt.
Yeah, and so is Harry. What you saying?
No, because you said women cook, right?
I said I'm not saying that.
Yeah, don't get me
but
wrong with that.
I like the fact that I'm able to go and provide, go get the food, bring it home, and my missus has an absolute field day.
To be honest,
with it,
I've
'cause
seen the stories.
Yeah,
She's
she
chef.
loves cooking, so it's a thing where, I mean, who am I to stop her from her dream of feeding me? Who? That's bad for me. I feel like that's worse. How dare I stop my girl cooking for me because of what? Because I want to prove that I'm a man. That's what I'm saying about equality and diversity. I am thinking way ahead. Come on.
You don't want this guy to be in charge of a country.
Oh, no.
I'm going to say cooking is more important.
Okay, so...
And guys, if you agree with me, then put up your A paddles.
And if you disagree with me, put
What?
the D panels.
If you disagree with you, good day. If you agree with me, put disagree.
You won this one.
I won, yeah. To me,
We win! Put your hand there.
Yeah, we'll move on to the next one. But guys, if you agree with me, which you should, put it in the comment section below.
And if you agree with me, just follow me on Instagram and...
Yes, this round is Imagine That.
Imagination.
We are given a scenario and then we have to choose 3 answers. Yeah, we have a nice little argument. Yeah, and let's see who's got the better one.
I'm gonna win now.
You're gonna be the winner.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
What are the top 3 inventions of all time?
Oh! You guys are going so brazy with these questions.
Hey!
Flipping love you.
Good one.
Good 3.
I want to shout out to Thomas Edison.
Oh,
You know who that is?
come on.
Who's that?
Hello? Yo. No, go and tell them who it is first.
Thomas Edison is the brother that
That
created the
created
light
light
bulb.
bulb.
So without him, we wouldn't have him. That, can the cameras even catch this on the camera? That over there, light.
Do you know what? The fact that you know who that is amazing.
I know him.
I thought you said Thomas Jefferson.
No, I didn't say
Do you know who
that.
Thomas Jefferson is?
No.
First person to make a pound.
No way.
Like, but you believed it. See? It's all about miscommunication. I'd say, for me, my number 1 would be the toilet. The person who created the toilet was an amazing, amazing human being. Not only did he say, why are you not gonna do poo-poos on the floor?
Blood.
Do poo-poos on the street? Do it in your yard. I think the fact that the pleasure I get from going to the toilet or knowing that the toilet is just there and I'm brushing and I sit on it and I go plop, plop, plop.
That's
Or I go,
favourite
you know what come on,
You sit when you
man.
piss or do you stand when you piss?
Oh no, the reason why I sit when I piss sometimes is because of the schlong. I can't
'cause
aim
some-
it.
yeah.
Then and sometimes it's because I'm gonna poo. So I thought, you know what, fuck it, let me just do it.
Mix and match.
Mix and match, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think the person who created a toilet, you are a legend wherever you are right now. Hopefully you're in heaven, looking down on all the toilets that you created.
My brother. Another brother I want to give a shout out to.
Yeah.
Fleming.
Who?
1928, discovered penicillin. He didn't actually discover it, but he was the one that actually made it a perfect pill.
How do you know that?
Bro, you know man's thing though. I'm intellectual. Been learning stuff.
Man all called him by the surname. Do you know how good you have to be to call him by
Alexander.
the surname?
That's my brother. Tell you now, I know about the man there.
Congratulations. I
Fleming.
didn't think you have it in
Nah, cool,
do-rag.
brother. That's what I mean. Obviously, he made medicine and that. Well, he didn't make medicine, but he made one form of it, which is actually used quite a bit.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go with my second one, and I'm gonna change the narrative. I'm gonna go about someone who recreated something. Now, this man, arguably, is my granddad.
Okay.
He is probably one of the most influential men in the world.
Goodness me.
Sir Alex Ferguson. Now, Sir Alex Ferguson recreated Manchester United, so for that reason alone, I am going to say that he is.
Wait. What are you talking about?
Well, listen, they said creations, right?
First of all, Sir Alex Ferguson is Scottish. Yeah, you're from Sierra Leone.
Don't be racist.
Nothing racist about that.
What do you mean? So someone that's
please.
Sierra Leonean can't be
Cancel
Scottish?
culture. Listen to what he's saying. Nothing I said is racist. So please step back.
Yeah, I believe, no, seriously, I genuinely believe, yeah, during my life, I've seen a lot of things. I've seen a lot of things change the scope of the world. None come close to Sir Alex Ferguson. Not only did he bring different people from different countries and cultures into one place, the Andy Coles, the Dwight Yorks, the Fabian Barthez's, the Harry
He was
Pinero,
dry.
the Paul Scholes.
The who?
You heard what I said. All of those people, for me alone, that puts him in the same place as Einstein. Because
That
he's a
is the
genius.
most
He's a
crazy-
genius. He's a
The brother that
genius.
did E equals MC squared.
MC
No.
squared.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
E equals MC squared.
What does that mean though?
That's what I have to say. All now, I know about that since I was a youth, but I still don't know what that means. I just know he made it. So shout out you, my brother Einstein. Shout
Alex Ferguson, Einstein, there's no comparison.
Yeah, you've lost your mind then.
Because Alex Ferguson's still alive. That means God wants him to live longer.
That doesn't make sense, brother, because they're in a
does, it
different
does.
time period. Lastly, I'm going to give a big shout out to Mary Van Britten Brown. In 1966,
Shut up. Stop
she
it.
actually created...
Stop it.
She
Chunkz,
co-invented home security. Wait,
Stop it. What are
she's
you
a
doing?
black queen. Yeah?
I understand that, but where on earth did you get her? Okay, I'm done. You've won. Go on. Go ahead.
Mary, I love you, Mary, because she's incredible. Yeah, she actually co-invented home security. And that's the reason I feel safe. You know the reason she made the home security? Do you know the reason?
Why?
Because she was brought up in Queens, New York. There was one time where her husband left for quite some time. So she didn't feel safe in her neighborhood because she couldn't rely on the police, they were unreliable. So she actually devised
Nothing's changed.
a home security. Yeah, there you go. She's devised a home security system.
And what's her name again?
Mary Van Britten Brown,
You said she's from where?
Queens, New York,
Okay. What year was this?
1966.
You know, I'm trying to test him, guys. Chunkz really knows his business. You know what? Guys, whoever was watching, Chunkz is not just
Pretty face.
pretty,
Pretty face, say it.
I can't.
Fuck it.
He's not just a YouTuber who has surpassed 1 million subscribers. No. He's not the lead host alongside Philly on one of the great shows on YouTube. He's not just that, but he's also a historian that uses Google very well before we come to shoot. So can everyone give him a round of applause because Chunkz has duped everybody. All right, so there's two people which I want to shout out here, but I can only pick one. But before I pick the one, I want to say a big shout out to the person who made the clipper. Now the clipper is what we use to cut our hairs. Without that, I don't think a lot of men and women would be having intercourse. So for that reason, I want a big thank you to the guy who made the clipper that you used to cut your hair. But
I know.
Number 3, go on.
His name's Andy Clipper. Sorry, that was a bad joke.
That was horrible.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway, the person who created the aeroplane.
Shout out you, my brother.
Single-handedly.
You're the reason I'm living life. You're the reason these girls are shouting me now.
Why?
And they see me fly.
Higher than high.
In the sky.
And they ask me why. Ooh, that was good. I think that person, I can go and see my family in Sierra Leone because of that.
Well,
I can get a delivery sent to another country within 1 day due to that.
Cold.
I can fly out a Badalini back in the day and make her bust it open. I could have done that because of the planes.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout out to all my peoples. Thomas Edison.
Yeah.
Who else did I shout? Who's the second person?
Say her name.
No, who's the second one?
Well, you know the names, innit?
Oh, Fleming and Mary Van Britten.
I really hope that you flopped the lines that you didn't.
go.
I want to
966,
shout out the person who
928.
made the plane, the person who made the toilet, and lastly, the greatest creator of a football team ever, Sir Alex Ferguson. Now, Chunkz, on a real note though, Google's your best friend. That was amazing.
Edit that out.
No, what do you mean? We're still rolling.
I'm suing for copyright infringement, defamation.
Wow, why did you do me like that? Now you made me look mad dumb in front of all these people, bro.
Yeah, but
I
told
see
to
what
do
you do to
research.
Philly. I didn't think you did it to me as well.
No, but
bro.
that's not fair.
You do. You're sabotaging the man
Better
there.
not be by the way.
Now this round's called Deep It.
Deepalicious.
You already know the vibes. Deep conversations, deep thoughts, deep answers. Let's get deep into it.
I like everything deep. Deep pan pizza. It's nice.
Deeper conversations.
Deep
pockets.
Deep. Oof.
Ooh. Deep.
It.
Oh, you always want to get the last word,
Yeah, I do.
don't you? All right, he's
We can
one.
keep going. I'll be honest. I'm gonna keep going.
All right, okay. Let's hit deep.
It.
Deep.
All right, man.
Okay. Anyway, it's deep. Yes, I won. Let's get into it. Woo!
Is blood always thicker than water?
So you're trying to
So
say,
water's basically friendships.
and blood's family. Is family more important than friends? Hey, you're trying to make me lose
Big
family
brothers.
and also friends.
You're moving. This is a sabotage.
Gonna just get straight into it.
Okay.
Point blank period.
Period.
As the girls say, yeah?
Okay.
With a T at the end. I don't know why they do that. There's some friends that I have that I find more closer to me than family.
Watch it now.
Huh?
Watch it now.
I'll be very honest. There's family. It's just the label, like to have a cousin or a. Because me, I'll be honest. I've got one brother, 3 sisters.
Yeah.
And my mum and dad close knit like
Yeah.
this, bro. I love them all my heart and soul.
Yeah.
I've got family members that we don't communicate when we haven't for the last Y amount of years, yeah. But then I've got friends that check up on me. I check up on them daily, weekly. You know what I mean? So just because we're family, that label in itself shouldn't hold more weight over someone that does more for you. Wow, that's
No,
point.
that's so. Should I talk? Do I need to?
Look, goosebumps right there.
Wow.
Because, say for example, look, Harry Pinero. Jokes aside, well, I have nothing to do with jokes aside. I've got Harry here. I've got Philly. I've got the Beta Squad in general. Those are they're like my brothers. Whereas I've got family members that I wouldn't even console them. I would only call them obviously out of respect to say how you doing, everything well, cool, no problem. Nothing in common. It's forced. But
Deep.
they have to be there because they're family. You don't choose your family. You choose your friends.
Bloody hell! I swear to you. Do I need to talk anymore? Do I need to? Wow. I mean, some of the stuff that you've said
Is that not the
today,
truth?
I promise you, I've never
You're
heard
born
them.
into a family. You're not born into a friendship.
Oh, get out now, get out. That's it. Get out. Now, Chunkz, I don't think you could have put them words in better words. But to be honest, I feel like with family as well, like you said you don't choose them, but I've got friends who, like yourself, have actually helped my career. You've done stuff for me that people that probably were my family wouldn't do out of they don't want to put themselves in a lower position than me. I think when you're selfless and you do things out of love rather than what it can get from you, I class you more than family. I class you as someone that's close to my heart. I've got cousins who genuinely have only started reaching out because of what I'm doing right now.
Entitlement,
but before, when you could see that, because the thing is with family as well, it's almost like a competition between like your seriously, it's like a competition between your auntie and your mum.
Yeah.
Her son's doing well. Your mum wants to show off. And usually some family members, I'm speaking for myself, didn't reach out to me when I was going through my bad patch.
Yeah.
But the minute things started changing, they wanted to reach out. Whereas my friends, regardless of the situation, have been there for me. Yeah. They haven't made me feel like, you know, I'm not relevant, I'm not, you know, adequate to be around them. And I think that sense of genuine love, you don't always get from family. And like you said, you can't choose your family. I can't choose my cousins. You know what I'm saying? But generally I can choose my friends. And the friends that I've chosen have stirred me right. So I genuinely believe that just because you're family doesn't mean that I have to have a bond with you.
Even have your best interests at heart.
Of course.
I'll be honest, but don't look at it as, oh, you're just family bashing. Because like I said, my relatives, my instant relatives, like my siblings, those are the most important people to me ever, bro. I'll be honest, like my 3 sisters, love with all my heart. I got my brother, love him, my mum and dad, you know what I mean? So those are the most important people to me in life. No friends will ever like take their spot. But supportive wise, I don't have many around me.
But would you say though, that I feel like with parents, like I think our parents are both the same. They've come from Africa and they've come over here. Yeah. So there's certain things I can't conversate with my parents because you're not going to understand.
That's true, but that was me growing up. Like, you couldn't speak to your parents about certain things. For example, could you speak to your parents about sex?
Impossible. I think the only time I spoke to my parents about sex is when they heard it. Like me clarting in the next room. And my dad didn't say anything. Look,
this was a good conversation.
No, I'm just look,
it was nice, it was wholesome.
I didn't smile, I'm being serious.
So you were blamsing and
then my dad said to me, he spoke to me after the girl left because he wasn't gonna come in there. That's
at least he didn't.
Shut up, Pop. That's a bit weird. What you doing? Yeah, I was 16. What you doing in there?
Wait, you're 16?
Yeah, let it go. But I broke it 2 years before that. But that's not the question. The thing is with me, it's more a thing of like, my dad was speaking to me about the fact that you've got a sister here and you bringing in another girl here that's not your girlfriend shows disrespect to women as well. At least introduce them. But then my mum understood what I was doing. She knew it was just a period of time. My dad was more on the thing of, you have women here and you need to respect women, where my mum understood who I was. So it's a bit of a different one because my mum understood that this is just a period of time and she didn't mind it. Yeah. My dad was more on the thing that we don't want your sister to see that stuff. I think it's normal. So as time's gone on, through the stuff that I've gone through, my parents are more understanding. Now we have more strong conversations. But when I was growing up, it was more, they've got their African ways of living in this country, which is completely different. And they was kind of stuck with that way and they had to adapt. And the minute they adapted, then we started getting more closer. But in the beginning stages, difficult. Couldn't speak to my parents about that stuff.
But then on the flip side, I'm not saying I'm not respectful. I'm probably the most respectful person, like when it comes to family members and stuff. Even if I don't, in my head, I don't mess with him. I don't like him too tough. Yeah. But because that's my dad's brother or my mum's brother, or you know what I mean, I'm always respectful. But it doesn't necessarily mean that I have to engage in conversations with you and I have to like you. I'm tolerating you. Yeah. It's a difference, you know what I mean? But, because like, say for example, you've got a friend that you don't like, you can just cut him off. You don't have to see him the rest of your life. Whereas you've got a family member that you can't tolerate. No, you can't like F with too tough, but you have to kind of just get on with him.
I've got aunties that, out of the respect, the fact that you and my dad still talk is why I talk to you. The minute my dad cuts you off, you ain't hearing from me no more.
Yeah, exactly.
So I do it off the respect of my family.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. And like, I don't want it to come across as like, we've got family members we hate, and I mean, we don't communicate.
To be honest though, let's be real. We're in a world where people could be your family members, but they could do some stuff that you don't agree with.
Facts, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying?
And you can't like everyone.
No,
you can't like everyone.
You can't. But
like, I've got family members I love with all my heart, and I've got family members that I just rather not see. There's nothing wrong with that. How are you gonna judge me based on that? You know what I mean? Like, I have no problems with you. I want nothing but success for you. I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, I hope you whatever.
Of course not. It's never that.
Nothing. I wish nothing but success for you, but I'd rather us not communicate. But that in itself, people see, look down on that.
Yeah, I understand
like
where
you should always try your best to engage with family, etc., etc.
But then it gets to a stage when it starts to affect you, when it starts to affect the morals and the way you look at things, yeah, then I think you've got to make a decision for yourself.
Yeah.
Like family, for me, is really your intermediate family. Like the ones who your mum, your dad, your brothers, your sister.
Oh, yeah.
That's the core base of everything. Everything outside of that stuff, yeah, depending on how close you are to them, it's a different story. Because some people's cousins are like brothers to them or like sisters to them.
Yeah, I've got cousins,
and that's different families. Some people have bigger families and whatnot. But for me, I've always thought that my intermediate family is that's what I care about the most, because they know me more than anyone. There's no hiding who I am.
So then in that case then, the statement in general is blood, thicker than water. Your closest people to you are your family.
So yeah, I agree.
So technically, yeah. But I'm just saying, not in all cases.
Yeah.
Because we come from, thank God, a loving household.
Yeah.
There are people in situations where they've come from a household where they didn't receive that much love, and they confided in their friends, and that was their family for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think again, it's about circumstantial. It's about what situation you're in. That was very insightful, bro.
Yeah, I feel very like I want to go and hug my family now.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
So yeah, I agree. Blood is thicker than water.
100%. I agree as well. Without the blood, there can't be water.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yes. That's the end of the video. But guys, it doesn't end there. You can comment down below in the comment section there, and you can also ask us questions, and we'll have some answers for you.
But if you don't subscribe, if you don't comment, if you don't like, if you don't hit that subscribe button right now, it's over. We're not going to look at nothing. So please do it now. Pronto.
And that's my friend William Shakespeare, Mr. Harry Pinero.
I'm Harry Harrington.
Okay, that's great.
Yes. On the contrary, I must say, what an accent I'm speaking.
Take care, my peoples.
See you later, man. I don't talk like that. Bad man.